everyone, and welcome back to Potato Plays Gaming. My name is John, and tonight's show is called Retroactive. Not Retroactive. God damn it. Going solo. Been on a good streak so far. I haven't said the old channel name. I haven't said the wrong show. By God. Alright, well, where's the chart? We gotta mark the thing back to 0. Alright, well, anyway. Tonight's show is called Going Solo, where we play single-player video games, because single-player video games need love too. And we play pretty much just the modern ones. I mean, I'll leave the more older single-player games for retroactive. I need to buy me some beer. Anyway, I need to do that. I'm going to do that probably. Oh, I meant to do that when I got. I could do it tomorrow on my lunch break. Not like drink it, but on my lunch break, but like buy it during my lunch break and then take it home because I don't live far from my work. So I'm not taking it home or drink it either. Just anyway, I want beer. God damn it. Anyway, so yeah. All right. Did I get all the? Oh God, I'm fully charged up on that. Oh, he's leveled up a bit too. Change the image. Oh, that's cool. I didn't realize you could. I guess that well, yeah, you wouldn't have that before because nobody knew, didn't know about this beforehand. So, anywho, yeah, he's a badass pup. I can't change the image on him. I do have new stuff, but I don't think there's anything that was. Oh, I can sort. Oh, up. I don't know how I sorted it. How is it sorted? I don't know. Ooh, defense. But yeah, see, that's the thing is I haven't really needed some of this stuff. Like some of this is nice. But it's like, the only one that I kind of want to use, and I thought I saw it. Yeah, Flames of Rebirth, which reduces the cooldown time by 12 seconds, which would be nice. It would drop my attack down by 12. But it might be worth it. No, because you barfed twice today that I've had to clean up. You don't get, no pets. No pets for you. Yeah. I'm shaming my cat. The one that barfs all the fucking time, which I don't know how the hell she puts on weight. She's not skinny. She's a round cat. Now, granted, she's not like obese or anything like that, but she's short and stocky, and she's round. By God, a cat who barfs as much as she does, I don't know how the hell she manages to keep much weight. And I've changed different brands of food, different types of food, wet food, dry food, different amounts of food. It doesn't matter. What it is it's a, she just eats too goddamn fast. And it's been a problem since I've had her. It's always been like that. The previous person who owned her... Oh, hey, I forgot about this. The previous person who owned her actually had like a thing for wet food to like try to slow down them eat, your pet, your cat, whatever, it's a little like rubber, like silicone thing that for wet food. And you just spread it in there and it makes them slow down to eat. I tried it for a while. It didn't make it. I don't think it worked. I tried it. And I was like, it's not making much of a difference. She still manages to barf it up. I don't know. It's just my cat. Anywho, oh god, interesting. Well, I don't have enough to get that one. I do have enough to get that one. I might as well get this one. Might as well. Is there any of these other ones? I kind of wanted to max out the Ifrit ones before I started doing the other ones, but well, I don't have enough to get that one now. I do need to get his leveled up too. Ramu's stuff leveled up. I don't use that one often enough because I forget about it, and it would actually be a helpful move. I just forget about it. I've just gotten so good at I've gotten so used to using like the Ifrit and Phoenix stuff, and actually a little bit more of like Garuda's stuff, that I don't really use it. There's my phone going off. I heard it go off. Something that came out. Okay, no, that's just Discord messages that I can read later. Okay. Anyway, well, it's learned. That one would be nice. Yeah, let's just do it. I got enough points to. Actually, I kind of like that one, so we're gonna get that one. Don't really have enough to really upgrade any other ones. Okay. But yeah, I was gonna go. Oh, I need. Let's see. Yeah, local map. I was just gonna check, make sure no other. Nope. Okay. All right.
Finally got mid out of your hair, have you? Enjoy the quiet. Doubt it'll last long.
Oh, I gotta talk to Vivian. Okay. Hey, Vivian!
How goes the hunt for Kupka?
Largely in circles. We have myriad sightings of strange soldiers in unexpected places, but nothing definitive as yet. If only we knew for certain by what route he left Rosalith.
Well, keep at it.
Some kid
if
just...
anyone can piece this puzzle together, it's you. And I'm willing to wait as long as it takes.
I mean, some skinny-looking dude just punched him in the gut, which is pretty impressive. I'm assuming it's another dominant.
What? Here?
What?
Would that be a problem?
Do you know, Clive? I believe it a mercy that you didn't inherit your father's throne. Your poor people would surely live in fear of you.
You have nothing to worry about on that front. I won't be claiming his crown.
That is a relief.
Clive, have you got a minute?
Why do they get dark already?
We, have a guest.
A guest?
For your trouble.
It was a pleasure, in hindsight.
Oh! Hey!
Uncle Byron? Clive, my boy!
Tap a cask and stoke the ovens, for your favorite uncle is here.
Jesus. I like him. Oh, that's the wrong knob. There we go. Oh, what's going on over here?
The Dalmekian government sues for peace. How shall we respond?
Destroy them!
If they're willing to accept their fault in the matter, I see no reason to refuse them.
Still, we must insist on substantial reparations. Twinside stores are not as bottomless as reported.
Aye, and we have many more mouths to feed. We shall just have to have the Dalmeks empty their treasuries for us.
Of course, none of this would have been possible without your timely intervention, Prince Olivier.
Indeed, I doubt any of us would have had the courage to trade words with the mighty Titan, nor less the wit to win him over.
What?
The Empire owes you a great debt.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you, Your Highness.
May the blessing of the crystals.
Are they talking about the kid?
Very good.
Or are they talking about him? The father of the kid? Or is he the prince? I don't know.
Now, let us come to the question of precisely when the Dalmeks will withdraw their troops.
Dion's fire could rid us of them in mere moments.
Because he's the
Men of the Fist
Bahamut.
will not withdraw until a peace treaty is concluded. So let us keep the negotiations open, give them time to gather what gold and trinkets they can, and once they deliver that which we demand, what worth is a piece of parchment?
Your Radiance, were Prince Dion to take the field, the enemy would surely send their own dominant to meet him. And while His Highness would of course prevail, there would be heavy losses on both.
You need not fear Hugo Kupka. He is engaged on the Western Front. Even were the Dalmeks to send for him, he would not arrive in time. As much as I would enjoy witnessing a clash between Bahamut and Titan, it is not to be.
And what of your subjects, Your Radiance? If the fighting spread to the city proper, the people would bear the brunt of it.
There will be losses, it is true. Yet for every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns,
He just does
another
not
can
give
be
a shit.
built. The Empire will live on.
And that's why you're a dick.
Dion?
Yes, sire.
The hell? Oh, that's the game. I thought that was in my house. Really noisy wood there.
Prepare for battle.
But sire,
Do not make me repeat myself. Return to your camp and await my orders.
Yeah, this feels like another situation.
if that is your wish, Your Radiance, I shall depart at once.
And she's a bitch.
May Gregor forgive you.
What do the astrologers augur?
The stars are in agreement, Your Radiance. The shadow of treachery hangs over Prince Dion.
He's going to kill his own son.
So Annabella's tales were true. You disappoint me, Dion.
Yeah. So as far as I can tell,
What on earth is Uncle Byron doing here? Only one way to find out.
so it seems like this is a bit of a deja vu kind of situation. And I'm going to boost the audio just a smidge on the game. It's just weird. It seems like the audio, I don't know. Sometimes the mixing on the audio for this game is a little weird, but it seems like a bit of a repeat of what happened in Rosaria, where she is just she's just fucking power hungry. So, cause she shunned Clive, and, you know, was basically just, you know, favoritism towards his little brother. And then she's like, I want more power, and then basically sold Rosaria out to...
outfit in her little workshop, I hear.
Shut up, I'm trying to talk. But, she sold him out to the Holy Empire, Imperial Empire, whatever it was. And wanted to, and had sex with that guy to make another heir, and goes like, you know, because she's, you know, she's just using, you know, basically sex and power to get her way, essentially, is what she's doing. Because she's like, I'm gonna, you know, she, you know, didn't like how, you know, I don't know, but she's definitely very much not a likable person. So, yeah, and she's basically just corrupting the younger child. Basically, she's doing the same kind of thing that was happening before, where Dion, which I believe is I think, hold on, let me go talk to Vivian. Okay, I just want to make sure I got all my ducks in a row.
My favorite pupil.
Yeah.
How may I help you today? Of course.
So, where is Dion? Yeah, so... Yeah, so this is originally... Oh, I didn't realize... I forgot her name was Amber. Okay, so he was talking about her. Yeah, the second son. Yeah. But let's see, that's not him. Where is Dion? Okay, there he is. Okay. Yeah, so she's basically just effing around, you know, just fucking everyone for power. Well, not really. She only, you know, his dad and his dad, really, because she's just a jerk. But yeah, she's mother to Clive and Joshua, and she just despises fucking Clive. Wasn't happy enough about just having Joshua, because I think she just kind of saw him as a bit of a weakling, I guess, and didn't really care much for their father, because their father was kind of a man of the people, and she's like, no, I want all the power, and I don't give a shit, which is, you know, how this guy thinks. And so she's basically just like, okay, he thinks like I do, and I'm just going to use my womanly ways to get a child out of him, or get pregnant by him, so I can have, you know, have a hold over the government so she, because I think eventually what she's going to do is she's going to take power over everything, kill him off, going to send him off to die, and then she's going to have an heir of her own. She's going to be in charge, and she's going to groom this kid, and then, take over the freaking empire and rule the world. Well, at least that's what I think is going to happen. But we'll see. But that's what it kind of looks like. And so, she's definitely just a power-hungry bitch. But anyway, which, really sucks. And that was the other thing, was like, Benedicta, yes, I think she was flawed, but in the same, it's kind of like, what, I actually did kind of feel bad for her because she was involved with Sid, and Sid very much wanted to, their goals had the line for a while, and they kind of went their separate ways, and was kind of like, oh, well, because he, honestly, I think he actually felt really bad about murdering, about basically just, him, he didn't really want bad stuff to happen to her. And at the end, I think she probably would have turned and helped him, but she just lost control, and Clive ended up killing her. So, which then, Kupka is just all pissed off because he's just, a walking testosterone man. so, but I mean, I don't think so. The one thing is I'm wondering, because there's Benedicta, who is dead, which I thought when I first saw her, I thought she was screwing Titan, which it isn't. They're similar. They're both blondes, but you look at the facial structure and they actually are different. But at first I thought it was her, but it isn't. I'm just curious. It can't be this guy, which I don't think we might have seen him in battle, but I don't think it was him either. Oh, yeah, it definitely was. It was a younger guy. So I don't know. I don't know who. It would have to be somebody he knows. I don't think it's him. And I definitely don't think it's Dion. Because when this was happening, he wasn't around Titan. And I don't think it's Joshua. Though it could be. It might be... Because Joshua's having the whole... Basically having to... Oh, I forgot that was his actual full name. Sidophus. I don't know who. I mean, I guess it could be Joshua, but this seems awfully strange. I mean, it's definitely, it might be Ultima's trying to break through and control him, and maybe that's what's happening in that, because Joshua is a bit scary of what he can do, because, he straight up trapped Ultima inside of him, and it's like, Joshua is, I think, is not all, he's definitely not all, there's still mystery around him. I don't know. There's there's some strangeness with him, and I don't know because he definitely knows, and yeah, the attendant to Joshua, she is definitely. Yeah. I see the handle, like the acquaintance hand things, and I'm like, I think these two are more definitely kind of like how, like, you know, Jill and Clive are pretty much. They're more or less they're. It hasn't quite gotten there yet, but you know, there's definitely tension between these two, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure there's tension between. I'm pretty sure she's his love interest, but we're just going into the and there's mysterious being which is Ultima, but yeah, that was the thing. Is like he addressed to Clive as mythos, and that's why I was kind of like, I'm wondering if Ultima is kind of partially controlling Joshua. I don't know. I think what's happening is he's waiting for Clive to just basically tap into all the icons, and once he has that, he wants control of his body so that he can siphon the power from the icons and just become an all-powerful dominant kind of thing. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. I'm kind of spitballing because I don't know. The only thing is so he's definitely not a dominant, which is, well, at least as far as I'm aware of, he's not a dominant. So her wanting power is kind of an interesting thing. So I don't know. I don't know. Maybe if he dies, maybe he'll become the dominant. I guess maybe. I don't know. But anywho,
The state of the realm is ever changing, Clive.
but it's definitely interesting. It's one of the reasons why I like Final Fantasy games, is because it's like there's still there's still a lot of mystery and stuff that is you know, I'm just curious what's gonna send me through a loop next on it, because this, they're usually Square's pretty good about like going, keeping you on your toes.
Ah, my dear nephew, how I've missed you.
How did you find this place, Uncle?
I followed you.
Of young Sir Wade. He really is the most helpful fellow. As are you, I hear. The Guardians and those they freed tell the most outlandish tales of your heroics in Rosalith. Which is why I came, to learn the full truth of the matter. Sort the fact.
They're all real.
You were working with the Guardians of the Flame to evacuate the people of Rosalith to Port Isolde.
I was. Aye.
Then I have questions for you. Please, come inside, Uncle.
Gladly.
This salty air is rusting my stuff.
There are 2,000 gold talents in those chests. See that they're added to my nephew's coffers, would you?
Jesus.
2,000?
It's okay, Gaff. Well, they have money for supplies now.
That is all I know.
A fleet sailing south past Port Isolde. Most intriguing.
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more. I hadn't the faintest idea Kupka withdrew wounded from Rosalith. Still less that my own nephew dealt the decisive blow.
What do you think, Vivian?
I think, with this news of the Dalmekian fleet and recent reports of the Royalists' movements, that the final piece of the puzzle has fallen into place.
Pop filters.
Come here and I'll show you.
All right, school me, Vivian.
It is known that Kupka's forces entered Rosaria via its unguarded coast. So can the same be said of your visitors from Waloed? Certainly, her royal navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one battlefield to the next. And in the Einherjar, or Black Galleon, she boasts a vessel nigh as swift, and every bit as feared as the kingdom's legendary cavalry. A fitting flagship for a land apart, her naval presence being crucial to her ambitions beyond Ash. Yes, it seems safe to assume that the Royalists did indeed enter Rosaria from the sea.
Ooh, excuse me.
Then, had you a vested interest in Titan's survival, whither would you take him? Why, home to Drake's Fang, a place rich enough in ether to conjure the magics needed to mend his hurts. But would that not entail an arduous voyage around the southern cape? Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka away from under your very nose. Could that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde? To spend weeks at sea, being tossed hither and yon by unforgiving waves, his life hanging in the balance? No. The journey would mean Titan's death, and Kupka's faithful creatures would not allow it. So what then was the plan of our Waluda friends? Reports suggest they made not for the coast, but for the desert. And by cutting through the Velcroy, a party traveling light would have Titan back in his bed days before a galley could lurch into port. To wit, it was the Royalists, not the Republicans, who effected Hugo Kupka's safe retreat. I would stake your
I
life
feel like there's something in
on
my nose and I can't get it out. Nah. I mean, it makes sense. Why take the long way around? I mean,
So it
just
was
cut
the
through the desert.
Waluders who spirited the wretch away. Now I think about it, there was something a little strange about the ships I saw.
In
The
fact, they
men
weren't
seemed
ships at all. They were
almost
cardboard cutouts.
crestfallen, as if in mourning, as if they believed, or were made to believe, that their master was dead.
You have a keen mind, Lord Rosfield. And you have your answer. To find Kupka, you have merely to follow the Royalist trail across the Velcroy. It may well have gone cold by now, but as they say in the Republic, all roads lead to Drake's Fang.
Sure.
Allow me to accompany you part of the way. As luck would have it, I had intended to journey Canberward on business after visiting you here. The Fang would be but a short detour.
I'd be
I
glad of the
gotta
company.
catch up and find some hookers and
I need
coke.
to tell my friends what we've learned and where we're going.
Very
We're going
well.
up your butt.
Be quick about it, my boy. Time waits for no man.
Okay.
And how may I assist you today? We met under curious circumstances.
Oh, I forgot that they didn't voice all of it, which is really annoying. Then discovered a minute. Yeah.
Naturally. Still.
Interesting. Okay. Now, I'm not gonna worry
Your
about it.
nemesis awaits, Clive. You have merely to cross a burning desert, then worm your way into the bowels of an enemy fortress. Best of luck.
Okay. All right, Otto. Let's go do stuff.
Otto, Kupka's at Drake's Fang. I'll be leaving before sunset.
You're not going in there alone, are you?
Don't worry. I'm not going there to destroy the Mother Crystal. All I'm after is Kupka's head. I won't risk any more than I have to. I promise.
The Lanza and the Fang are all Kupka's personal fiefdom. You have any trouble on the way, you ask for Rosina Dalamil. Some call her the Desert Hare.
Who is she?
She's a hare.
associate of
Did you listen?
Only Sid's.
She's a bunny
No one
rabbit.
knows the name, and that they used to meet at the Dalamil Inn. We've heard nothing from her since he died. But I'm thinking maybe the new Sid might be able to bring her back into the fold.
Thanks.
She's like, you're not Sid.
So, what about your uncle? I mean, he's welcome to stay, but...
Don't look so worried. He'll be coming with me.
Thank fuck for that.
Gav, Otto, I'm leaving you two in charge.
Great, it's time to party. Oh. Break out the kegs! Alright. I'm assuming... Okay, return to Byron. Oh, well, what about, Jill? Probably could get Jill to come along.
All right, Uncle. I'm ready to depart. Shall we?
We shall. Come, let us away to adventure.
Oh, God. Jesus. Actually, hold on. Before we do that, I'm probably going to talk to Jill first.
Who's this blue blood?
I gotta figure out where Jill's at, though.
Sid's going to find Kupka and finish the job.
That's right.
Because I doubt she's in here. I'm trying to remember where the... what do you call it? The... crap, I don't remember where it is. The medical area. Infirmary. That's what I'm trying to think of.
How's it coming along?
Nearly there.
It's not down there.
You were born in Rosalith, weren't you? Must be hard. Hearing what became of the place.
Where is the infirmary?
I think I'll wait till mid's away to take a tour of the dungeon.
Over here? No. Is this it? Ah, okay. Okay. I don't know where Jill's at. Oh, there she is. Okay.
I'm fine, Clive, really. I just need some rest.
Okay, well. Figured I probably should go check up on her. But anyway.
I was a young man when last I walked this path.
And that was 50 years ago. Oh, okay. Probably a little
There's an
toasty
old
for the pub.
trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
The trading post it is.
All right. Riddle of the Sands. Okay.
Good girl.
Does he get one? Yep. I still want a mod for Torgal to have a fucking... Because I think it'd be hilarious.
Faster! Our destination lies over that dune, beyond the ruins. Mark 'em well, Clive. It's all too easy to lose one's bearings in the sands.
Just kind of looking around.
Many years ago, when you were just a boy, you and I rode this way together, accompanying your father on a scouting expedition to Drake's Fang.
He let me come with you.
I'm not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua was born. You were so eager to be there when your brother arrived that you whipped your chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle. I shall never forget how Elwyn fussed over you as you sat in the sand, bawling like a babe.
There's a thing. I got a gill bug. See you, losers. I don't know, gecko or lizard thing.
Who do you think those soldiers were?
I guess it's a little too big to be a gecko.
Lord Cook has finally made his move.
Yes, I expect that's why there's so many soldiers in town, to deal with any Imperial reprisals.
Let's try it. Wait a minute. Is that a thing I can... Nope. Okay. I was trying to look around and see if there's anything. Usually it pops up on there so you can actually see it. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me.
Ah, there she is. The good old Dalamil Inn. Do you know, this heat has given me quite a thirst. Quick drink before we press on?
Oh. Wow. Mm-mm. There's something he doesn't like.
Look, there. Those are ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stonehair. Our Waluda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join them?
Yes. I'm gonna kick some ass.
Run along and
grab a
play
pint.
now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
Like that, he's like, do I have to? Like, yes. Yeah, you don't stick out at all. I mean, his uncle sticks out less, because no fancy armor or anything.
Good day to you. Eating?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
2 bowls of that, then. An ale.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
Your pal? Would you rather be my squire?
My grandpa. Actually looks kind of good. It's like cheese and meat and bread. It's like a charcuterie board thing. Also, it looked like she had way more cake when you first walked in, and she does not. It just all disappeared. I don't know. I'll have to go back and watch it because it looked like she has a looked like she had a bigger butt than originally. I don't know if maybe that was a glitch or something. Oh hey, that's what's her face. Oh, don't die yet, Joshua. God damn it.
Your Grace, it is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on.
You're going to
Prince
die
Leon
before
has
you...
returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another. You do understand that?
Yes, Your Grace. But you must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
Jesus, that's a heavy-ass door. She's gonna see Clive. Or Clive is gonna see her. Well, maybe not. Tasty ale. Now I want a beer.
Keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
It gets
I hear they got
everywhere.
Our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead skin, I'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
That'll be Kupka, then.
Well, let's get this down us. We've a long way to go.
Hey, you.
Ah, you dummy. Great. Now we're at the fight.
Uncle?
Sorry.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
You two are travelers, are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Sorry, lads, but we've got business in camera that can't wait.
Ah, I'm sure
What is
you
with
could
all the
spare
random-
us an hour or two. Friend.
I mean, I don't blame him.
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose. Stay back, Uncle.
Gladly.
Jesus. Alright, time to kick some ass.
Try it.
Bravo, my boy! Just like that!
boom goes the dynamite. Well, hopefully, like don't have Joshua run away just yet.
For your trouble. Word of advice,
Jesus
miss.
Christ.
That soup could do with a touch more salt.
Alright, I like the uncle. Everything's fine. You don't need to send Joshua away yet.
Now's our chance. Your Grace?
I'm fine.
I got a little bit of heartburn, I'm sorry. Oh, that's why.
Clive?
You might be able to catch him. Come on.
What is it now?
It's nothing. Let's go.
Well, shit.
Well, we didn't know where to find Kupka before. We do now.
The royalists said it themselves. Their guest is in the Fang. We should press on before any more of their friends turn up.
Okay. Here you go. Give it the pets.
Get it, boy!
Yeah, 10 out of 10. Can play with the dog.
Made from the stoutest stoneware. Won't chip, won't crack, no matter how rocky the road.
We'll see about that. It reminds me of the, I think it was a, trying to think of, anyway, Lucille Ball, I can't remember the name of the show. Is it I Love Lucy? I think that's right. The skit with her breaking the plates. That's what it reminds me of. Where it's supposed to be unbreakable.
Ah, they've closed the road. And it's the only way from here to the Fang. It would seem Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors at present.
Well, they'll accept us if we just say, hey.
Not by force, I trust. We've attracted quite enough unwanted attention already.
By guile, then. Perhaps the Desert Hare can offer us her aid.
Rosina Dalamil, woman of mystery. But how will we find her? We know naught of her but her name.
And that she was working with Sid. Sid's other collaborators have all been people of means, the wealthiest and most successful members of their communities. I'll wager this Rosina Dalamel is the same.
That would certainly help to narrow the search. We need only inquire as to who is in charge of the town.
And that's exactly what I mean to do.
Okay. Well,
looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's family.
Well, it's not like we've got a...
Anything I can interest you in?
Probably not. I don't think there's anything. Yeah. Oh. I don't what I don't know if I need that for anything, but oh hey. Okay. Okay, I'm all fill up on that. I mean, I do have enough money to probably buy some orchestration rolls, but
Go with Gilbert.
you say go with Gilbert? Like Gilbert Godfrey? Hello, sir.
Crystal delivery's over. Get back to your homes.
But I didn't get one.
Poor guy.
For Gilbert's sake. You're a
Oh,
bear,
Gilbards.
aren't you?
Gilbards.
I was a fool to waste good coin on you.
Yeah, I don't think he has them marked, does he? Oh, yeah, he does. Okay. That sucks. Hello, sir.
Anything I can help you with, travelers?
Allow me. My good man, we represent one of the oldest and greatest trading houses of Port Isolde. We're seeking
I mean,
to expand
he's not
our
wrong.
business in the region and would very much like to make the acquaintance of Dalamil's leading entrepreneurs. If only we knew where to find them.
Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets, and our smithies.
God damn it,
I
pop filter.
suppose you could do worse than start your search at one of those.
Thank you. You've been most helpful.
Hmm.
Oh, you wouldn't happen to know a lady by the name of Rosina Dalamil, would you?
No, I can't say I do.
Well, thank you all the same.
Ah, great. Now you just clued him on to what we're trying to do.
Dalamil is famous for its spas, its markets, and its smithies. Somebody at one of those might be able to help you.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
I won't
No.
keep you long. I'm looking for someone. A woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. Do you know her?
Never heard of her. Is that all?
One
Oh,
more
wow.
question. If I wanted to find the richest trader in town, where would you recommend that I look?
Oh, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. Won't find a finer smithy this side of the strait. The owner's only a young sprig, but he's got all the right ideas.
The Briar's Kiss, you say? Thank you.
Okay.
I doubt this young sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Sid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience. Believe you me.
Not always. You can have somebody who's pretty influential and young, so.
Can I help you?
No.
Yes, I'm looking for a woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. A long-standing pillar of your community, I believe, from old trading stock.
Then you should ask further. He's been here for years. Knows the place and its people like the back of his hand. And he's in with all the old merchant families. Try the baths. That's where you'll usually find him.
Thank you kindly.
Okay.
Well, it sounds like we have our man.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Furter knows.
Hanging lanterns, keep the darkness from your door.
Oh, hey, he's right there. He's got a name on top of him and everything.
Excuse me. Are you Ferda?
I am. Can I help you, travelers?
I hope so. You've lived here for some time, is that correct? Do you know Rosina Dalamil? We believe she may be a trader of some renown.
And what business do you have with the desert hare?
She was a close friend of mine. I was hoping she might be able to help me.
Very well. Go to the bordello. I'll arrange an introduction.
What if I don't want to go to the bordello?
Do you think we can trust him?
Only as far as I think he trusts us.
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around.
I beg your pardon?
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our business and you're likely to lose it. This one. Over here. Stay down. This one.
Oh, damn it, I missed.
All yours, Torgal. Over here.
Wow. Of course, more enemies approach. Oop.
Nice try.
There we go. Enemies bested. I think I killed them. I stabbed them in the back with a giant sword. I don't think I bested them. I think I just straight up killed them.
Who are you working for? Him or her?
Him. The boss. He wanted us to test you.
Though one could hardly call that a test.
Lord Ferda?
Look what the cat dragged in.
Your skill with the blade is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for an outlaw.
Yeah.
You know who I am. So what now? Call in the Men of the Rock and collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
Yes, my lord.
Interesting. So that's not even probably
To
her
the Lock
real
of Leisure,
name?
then.
If that's even your real name. Well, at least it's not the Lock of Pleasure. Oh, Jesus. Jill might not like that. And I wouldn't blame her. Oh. Once you go flat. What? That's interesting.
My carpets have pride of
Alright,
place
I'll
in
take a
Castle
sniff. I don't know what it
Dasford.
is.
You
Get
two
cocaine.
can live like a lord.
Is this the place?
Well, it's gotta be a
Who was
smithy.
Forge? The Briar's Kiss.
Ah, so it was the young sprig after all. So much for Rosina Dalamil being a woman of experience. How wrong I was.
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. After all, it must have been years since Sid last saw her. Sorry, him. Whoever this Lubor truly is, he's clearly a man of means. I'd say he deserves our respect.
See that he gets it.
I wonder if maybe she died and he took her place or something like that.
Lubor, Lord Furder told me to bring them to you.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second.
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity? Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing.
Yeah.
And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I, too, have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
No, I can't. It looks like you're just sitting there doing nothing.
Let's leave this mummer to his farce. By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we? Why, you...
So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
Make a paper airplane.
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Ha! Men like you have a special place in my heart. Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want. Always.
What I want
Fine.
is
So
honey.
what do you want?
I don't buy jam.
Don't tell me you're going to listen to this swaggering scruff.
We might as well hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age?
Jesus.
But enough of the
I
pleasantries.
don't think it was that
We
old.
were speaking of what I want. I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamil.
Okay.
Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid.
Well, how am I supposed
Until
to
then,
do
I
that?
bid you good day.
What trouble? If you're going to give us orders, be clear about them, damn you.
Manners, Greybeard. One catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
What did you call me?
My apologies. A word of advice in recompense. Follow the crystals. Oh, but that was 3. Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
Ha! It will be easy. Solving his little riddle should be like dealing with him. Child's play. Let us divide our forces, Clive. I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any longer than we need to.
All right. Good luck, Uncle.
Alright, follow the crystals. How easy or how hard can that be?
We were the only ones causing trouble in Dalamil.
Especially since I have, markers that tell me where to go. There we go. Excuse me. You got any
Excuse
crystals?
Is it true there's been trouble with crystals of late?
You've heard, then?
I've heard rumors.
Damn thieves. Pilfering the crystals that were meant to fill our cups and light our stoves. Us common folk have hardly had a shard to share between us these last few moons. And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market either. Whoever's taking them, they aren't sharing.
Interesting. Alright. Let's go this one next, because it looks the closest. Hello!
Do you have a moment?
No!
Depends what for.
Just a question. Dalamil seems to be thriving compared to the other villages I came through on the way. Is there a reason for that?
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake's Fang for one. The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned gil. The men of the Rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Is that so? Well, thank you. Don't let me keep you from your work any longer.
So maybe they're the ones taking the crystals?
You wouldn't believe how much he gave me. Well,
Oh.
What can I do for you, soldier? Need that sword polishing.
Oh. Oh, hey. Oh, whoa. Hey, whoa. Hold on there, lady.
With you. I serve the men of the Rock and the men of the Rock only.
You have an agreement with them?
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered. Don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking. With pockets deeper than Zemeckis and an urge to empty them. No, just leave, will you? Before you scare them off.
Okay, then.
I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use. They'll probably be back at the inn by now.
Have a taste.
I was trying to see if maybe I can read some of the other ones, but I don't think I can. I just like it goes, once you go flat, and then nothing else, and it's like, oh, well, that doesn't help me. Well, hey.
It's you, the one who broke all our furniture. What do you want? Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
I'm here to cause more.
Pal. Have you seen him?
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs, but...
Thank you. I'll go and fetch him.
What were you gonna say? Is he banging some lady? Did he hire one of the prostitutes that were down there? Is that what happened? Okay. Oh, okay.
Will this suffice as a deposit?
By the sands. That's a black pearl.
The Black
One
Pearl?
of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement, but not here.
What are you doing, Uncle?
He's hiring a prostitute. Getting his cocaine fix.
Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things. But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystal I sought if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
I thought they'd ask for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so.
Jesus!
A small price to pay for admittance to the underworld.
How much money do you have?
About my little act of subterfuge. What did you discover?
that the supply of crystals has dried up of late, and some people seem to think they're being stolen. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over town. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere, and pocketing the profits.
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then, just as you arranged, and put an end to the trouble Lubor spoke of.
Ha! That preening popinjay thought this would be difficult. It just goes to show, one should never underestimate a Rosfield. We'll soon wipe that smirk off his face.
Jesus.
I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
The perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support, if things turn sour.
Of course.
No, I like the uncle. But, you know.
Why is the
He's-
what was all that crashing and banging about before?
He's very much the charismatic man and has a fuck ton of money to back it up. E. Oh, hey, there's a thing over here.
All right.
Get him! This
Oh, he's all the way out there taking care of that one. A little help there. You need help there, Uncle? I'm gonna come over here and just put your jaw. Okay, I'm assuming it's around this giant rock here. Jesus, you like just sprinted up there. Oh, hey, there's a thing back here. Aha! 3 desert roses. Why does this feel like this is going to be an ambush? And we're going to get robbed?
I'll take it from here.
There's some pretty good details. You can see all the dust and dirt on my shoes or on my boots. Oh god, that's a lot of crystals.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice.
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
They're going to murder him and take his money. Or at least attempt to.
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
Hey.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Royalists, eh? What brings you here?
Why, to collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem.
My lord, what is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them! Kill them both!
This
Get him! It's not over yet, Uncle! I'm just getting warmed up!
Okay. Oops, Jesus, I'm not paying attention. Even looking at the center there. Oh, there's a healer guy. Whoop. Didn't realize that. Just lunge. Jesus, oh, we're gonna fight a whole army. Oop, Jesus. Oop. Bam. All right. Well, now we get all the crystals and all the info. Not too bad for an old man.
That wasn't too bad. How'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
Greybeard, you were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling. Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience, but perhaps that's for the best.
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly, buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk and conspiring with the Royalists. Well, now it's over.
Indeed it is.
Now I can have the
People of
crystals for
Dalamir
all
had scarcely
myself.
any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is. Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon.
Maybe. Well, if I don't want to wait in the desert, it might get a little toasty. You won't like me when I'm toasty.
It occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
Clive.
Bob. Oh.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive. I suppose it could have been worse. Well, Clive, you held up your end of the bargain, so I must do the same. Passage through the South Gate, was it not? To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed
Hi,
to deal with
Ribsy.
the issue of their missing comrades. And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your costs. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh, dear. Was I really so obvious?
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
Nope. Thank you very much. Greybeard.
Double the...
You can't swing your
Here,
big royalist
wear this.
dick out here. I'm sorry. They don't care. Ah, nice.
Any friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Thank you, Lubo.
And please, feel free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with Sid.
Gross.
Stop it.
Well, that's a cool owl. I don't remember those. What? Ribsy, what did... That's not how you get my attention.
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive? So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold.
Ribsy.
Well then, I wish you a safe journey south.
Thank you.
Not at all. It was my pleasure.
Come on, Uncle. Let's go.
Oh, Jesus. It was just... It just got so quiet for so long. I was like, wait, what? What's going on? Did the game break? Okay. I got stuff and junk. Oh, hey.
I've never even forged a butter knife before.
Help this guy out for a bit.
Perhaps Forge Master Luba's having fun at my expense.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Neither would I. Oh, wait. Are you Clive?
Nope.
Sorry, my mind was elsewhere.
My name's Bob.
I'm Sava, Master Luba's least accomplished apprentice. Soon to be former apprentice if I don't pass this test. Maybe I'm just not the resourceful type. People are buying up weapons faster than the Briar's Kiss can forge them, and here I am, unable to make a decent bit of kitchenware. He wants me to make a carving knife, one that embodies the spirit of Dalamil. Whatever that's supposed to mean. I don't suppose you have any idea what he's on about, do you?
I'm afraid not.
Never mind. Thought I'd ask. It was that or pack my bags.
What am I gonna do? Alright.
I could give you a hand if you like. I know how busy the Briar's Kiss has been, and that Lubor needs all the capable hands he can find.
I'd be a fool to refuse.
So, where do we start?
Good question. If I'm honest, I've never made any kind of knife before. And then there's this little riddle to keep
Hold
in
on.
mind. The spirit of Dalamil.
He's an apprentice. Like, has he not been, like, taught how to do anything?
The way I see it, there's only one way we'll be solving Lubor's puzzle. We need information. The more the better.
You're right. There's no point fumbling in the dark, I suppose. Now, who to speak to first? There's plenty of folk in Dalamil who use knives for a living. There's the butcher, of course, and any number of cooks. They're bound to have an opinion or two about the tools of their trade. All right. I think we have a plan. Let's get to it, shall we? I'll talk to every cook I can find. You speak to the butcher, and anyone else you can think of.
All right, I'll go talk to your mom.
Good luck.
Let's hope that someone says something useful.
Oh, that's that shows how great this is.
Trust Lubor to take a simple test and turn it into a riddle. I'd better get to it.
Let's hope we find something useful.
The most fragrant
It seems very much of like how this
Welcome,
is.
sir. What can I do you for?
A question, if you don't mind.
Seems
I
like
need
this
to know
is
what
how
makes
this
a
is
good
gonna
carving
be.
knife.
To set the
You're a
tone.
blacksmith or something.
Something, I suppose.
Fair enough. Knives, is it? First and foremost, it's got to hold an edge. Most knives will make it through fat, no problem, but sinew dulls cheap steel in no time. Give me a blade which can slice through anything that crosses my chopping block, and I'm a happy woman.
So a knife that stays sharp. Makes sense.
Well, yeah. But apparently I don't think this guy's going to be able to do that because he... he doesn't know how to make anything. How is he supposed to make something if he doesn't know how to frickin' make it? Hello, lady.
The baths are, closed for scrubbing. Please bear with us a little longer.
Okay.
All those years of toil, every coin I've ever earned is tied up in this place.
Are you all right?
No! I'm broke,
The baths are
goddammit!
closed. Leave me be. On second thought, perhaps you are just what I need. Might your services be for hire?
That depends on the job.
I'd have you save my business, the baths. The water's turned scalding hot and all the crystals in Dalamil wouldn't be enough to cool it. I've no doubt that my woes stem from the water's source. But I can't go and investigate for fear of my customers thinking I've abandoned the place. I'm bound to these baths in more ways than one. I beg of you. Go to Dusnoff Terraces. Tell me what you find there.
All right. I'll go and take a look.
Wonderful. It's not far. Leave the market by the south gate. The smell of sulfur will guide you the rest of the way.
Oh,
These
God.
paths are all that keep me from an ignoble end in a debtor's prison. My livelihood, my very life, is at stake.
Hey, calm down, dude. Ugh. Oops, sorry, douche.
Made from the stoutest stoneware. Won't chip, won't crack, no matter how rocky the road.
Okay, I need to find the other one. I was trying to look for
Fresh
the
bread, warm from the oven. Here, have a taste.
thing. No. Because that one's for the second one. Nope.
It would make a
The
fine
finest
gift
fabric,
Oh.
fresh from the capital.
She'll look at you in quite a different light, I'm sure.
It says it's
Kneaded to a
nearby.
silken softness, like eating a cloud
Hold
with a
on.
crust.
Let me go back. Whoop. Well.
Plates and pots, bowls and basins.
Ah, they've opened the gate.
Lubor was true to his word.
Well,
We can make our way back to the Fang now, at least.
If you can't even fill my cup, you're no use to me. Be gone.
Jesus, dude.
1,000 gil for a measly bunch of Gazal greens.
I named my price. If you can't pay it, that's your problem.
That is a lot of money. Well, it's... Oh, hey, there's a thing down here. Okay. It looks like it's supposed to be down on the ground.
What's Candle? Just look at the detail.
I'll be asking for you again, my sweet.
Jesus.
See that you stay a little longer next time.
Okay then.
Won't you
I
come and
think
play,
I hit the red light.
Hanson?
I think I hit the red light district. Okay. There's nobody here. Okay, well, let me go up those stairs because that leads to somewhere. But there is a second level, so let's just go up here.
Fucking men of the wrong. Anytime they pull their snouts out of
What is that? Genuine cactar needles imported from across the sea. Just one prick and your little sparrow will sing. Oh, God. All right. Yeah, we're selling some Viagra here.
I need a drink. You're going to drink my pockets dry, then just up and leave?
Why, yes. My thirst is slaked, and I see no other reason to abide your company.
Okay, then. Well... Like, yeah, see, it like shows it's down there, but I'm like, I don't see it. It's really annoying.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
My carpet?
Yes,
Take a
they're
sniff.
quite Fresh bread, warm from the oven. Here, have a taste.
Like, I can't talk to any of them. It's like, well, maybe the bread guy, but there's like nothing. Well, wasn't there a fisherman guy? Maybe that's who that's who I have to talk to.
Hanging lanterns, keep.
But it says it was like 50 yards away, and it's like, no, yeah. See, it's not him. Like, it acts like it's nearby and I should be able to see him. I'm like, I don't see him anywhere, or him or her. I did. Oh, well, yeah. I got some goblin coin. Alright. Gobble these coins. Where the fuck is this damn thing? This is annoying. Because it keeps saying it's nearby. I'm like, okay, well, I don't see anybody
Silver platters.
that I can talk to.
Look, Father, hot water. But where are the bearers who heat it?
It wasn't heated by magic. It comes out of the ground like this.
Yeah, it's a hot spring.
Made from the stoutest stoneware. Won't chip, won't crack, no matter
Like-
how rocky the road.
But, like, I have looked and looked and there is nothing else. Like, there is nobody I can talk to.
Kneaded to a silken softness.
Put a knife with an edge like Odin's razor in my hand, and I'll make short work of any carcass.
The finest fabrics, fresh from the capital.
I might have to look it up because I don't freaking see anybody that I can talk to that is like, oop, oop, oop. Because it acts like it's like right here somewhere. But where? Like I should be able to see. But if there's nobody around, and there's like nobody I can like talk to.
Sweet incense, what's wax candle? Looking at a future family heirloom.
This town is truly blessed. The bustling markets, the healing waters, and all under the watchful eye of Lord Kupka, who stands ready to crush any threat that might face us.
Like it's obviously not him. Okay, this is like I went everywhere that I can possibly think of, and it's like
I'll be asking for you again, my sweet.
it's not there. Well, I guess, there's that chocobo thing that's over here I didn't really look at.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
It will make
My carpets have pride of place in.
No, it's not there because it's still further away. Ugh, this is so annoying. Why can I... Like, I get it. They're trying to make it so that you it's not just point A to point B and you just follow and connect the dots, but it's like...
You're going to drink my... I need to drink.
You need a drink, but you just lit a cigarette or a cigar or something. I don't... Like I said, there's...
Men of the wrong. Anytime they pull their snouts out of Kupka's trough is what they want to lord it over us.
There's literally nobody. I've wandered all around here, and there is nobody. There's nobody that I can talk to. There's nobody... Yeah, and then see, I get out of the range. And it's like, okay, well, it's got to be in here somewhere.
Well, we can make our way back to the Fang now, at least.
I can walk around this back side of the thing, and then, yeah, see, there's nothing here. Yeah, was those crystals? Okay, no, they're not. Okay, I was like, oh yeah, I found an extra stash of crystals. But there's literally nobody. I have wandered around and tried to find this, and it's like, find a second person. There is no second person. Unless it's just not triggering. What? Because I have wandered through this entire town trying to find, and I went this way. I've went around this way. I went on top of this thing. There's nothing there. I mean, there's nothing. There's nobody.
Silver platters made from the
I'm gonna have to
stoutest
look it up
stoneware.
because this is annoying. Like, why that? It should. I don't know. It's just dumb that I cannot fucking find it. I've been looking, and it's so. Carving out a niche. All right. Okay, where is the second one at? Because yeah, I already talked to. Okay, I went there and it wasn't. Okay, that's bullshit. I am 99% sure I went there. Yeah, because I went to the Chocobo thing and that's where the picture says it's supposed to be. I call bullshit because I don't think it showed it. Yeah, there's no marker for him. This is complete and utter bullshit. Hold on here. Where is it? Oh. Well, no, that might be a different spot than what I'm thinking it is. Yeah, that does look different. Okay, so... Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. This is so annoying. Well, it looks like it's by the gate.
Yes, they're quite sore.
Fresh bread, warm
But
from the oven.
if I go too far, I think it's out of range, though. I don't know.
Lights and pots!
Hanging lanterns! Keep...
Oh, Jesus. Yep, no, it was right there. God damn it. Okay.
What is it?
Oh, that's a hell of a mustache there, dude.
Sorry. Do you mind if I ask your trade?
Hunter, why?
I have a question. Can you tell me what makes a good carving knife? I assume you use one out in the field.
Has to be able to put up with some punishment. Can't be dealing with a brittle blade, not while I'm on the hunt. Your knife snaps every time you use it. You'll be spending coin as fast as you make it. Times are hard enough as it is.
Thank you. I won't keep you any longer.
All business, eh? Man after my own heart.
All right.
So,
Okay.
A carving knife should be hard-wearing and hold an edge. Hardly a revelation.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I
Let's hope
mean...
Sava had better luck than I did.
I gotta say, that's what anybody wants for a knife. Especially if that's what they use in their trade. They want a good knife.
My carpets have pride of place.
So, how'd it go? You learn anything useful, or should I be looking for a new trade?
I think you should be looking for a new
Only that
trade.
The blade should be durable and stay sharp. But I don't see how that relates to the spirit of Dalamil.
I didn't have much luck either. All the cook said was that he needs his knives to be light. Too heavy and they do his shoulder in.
So we're no better off than when we started. Perhaps Lubor didn't mean anything with his Dalamil remark. But that can't be right. I've bandied enough words with the man to know that he chooses them carefully. No. We must be missing something. Something right in front of our noses, most likely.
No doubt you're right, but I have to make a start soon. I can't put off making this knife forever.
Agreed. Lubor wouldn't like that much.
Right. I've been trained to work iron. The cheap stuff, mind. But it's hardy enough if you don't hammer it too thin, and it sharpens up nicely with a bit of effort. Trouble is, it's either durable or it's light. Meaning someone is going to be disappointed. Forge Master Lubor, probably.
Is there no one else you can turn to? Someone who knows their metals, perhaps?
The other apprentices know better than to help me with my test. But maybe there is someone I could turn to. A merchant, a favorite of Forge Master Lubor's, who sells metals to tradesmen passing through the Valcroy. I bet she'd know a thing or two.
Well, there you go. Oh, dear God. Okay. Why do I need to go find him? Oh, he freaking got himself stuck.
Come on.
Let's do this shit. Jesus, he's just flying on that chocobo. Whoa.
Any luck? Or will you be needing help with your bags?
Well, I asked her, but... you tell him.
If you're looking to make a knife that will impress a master like Lubor, there are options. They're just not that viable. Featherlight adamantite knives will get passed from generation to generation, never needing so much as a lick of the whetstone. But adamantite ore is unique to ash, so it doesn't come cheap.
And it's beyond my skill to handle.
Unique to ash. Are there any materials unique to Dalamil? Something which could be mixed with iron to refine it. Make it lighter.
What are you getting at?
You said that Lubor trained you to work iron. Then that's what he'll expect you to use. But he would have known that it would either be too heavy or too brittle for a carving knife. Perhaps his Dalamil remark wasn't a riddle, but a hint.
If it's cheap metal you're using, then there's always limestone, I suppose. Folk first settled Dalamil to get at her mineral deposits. And, if you know the trick, it can be melted down in the furnace to drive out impurities from low-quality iron.
Bloody hell! That must be it! I don't suppose you know the trick, do you?
It's hardly my speciality, but I've been around enough blacksmiths to know how it works.
Looks like I've got some learning to do. Clive, I hate to ask after all that you've done for me, but...
The limestone? Fine. I can hardly
Wait,
abandon
I'm gonna have
you
to get the
now.
limestone too.
Besides, I want to know if this is the answer to Lubor's little riddle.
I can't thank you enough, Clive. You'll have no trouble finding limestone over in the terraces. The place is bloody made of it.
Then I suppose I'll meet you back at the forge.
Right you are. I'll see you shortly. So, do you crush it up, or just throw it in the furnace?
You stick it up your butt. Okay. Alright, let's go get some limestone.
Ready, go?
Assume I'm just gonna have to go out that way, out of that gate to go get it.
Back to the stables, girl.
Jesus.
What I'm hearing.
The finest fabric!
Take a sniff, good sir. Needed to a silken softness.
Hanging lanterns, keep the
Well, we can make our way
Okay,
back
I
to
think
the
I have to
fang
go
now.
around.
We should get going soon. Do you have water?
Ah, I'm not too late.
Oh.
What is it, Lubor?
A question that I neglected to ask earlier. Where is it that you're bound?
To Drake's Fang. To finish Hugo Kupka.
Just as I thought. Then allow me to share a secret. Drake's Fang is currently riddled with royalists.
Well, that's not a
Tolomeki
secret.
and Walud are allies, and as you have seen, their soldiers work hand in glove. But no nation has ever before allowed a foreign army to make a barracks of its holiest of holies.
Not by choice, at least.
And there's more. My man on the inside of the Fang has failed to report for several days. I fear there may be more trouble lying in wait for you on the road ahead.
Isn't there always?
If you're determined to beard the lion's den, then promise me one thing. That you will enter via the mines, where the guard is lightest. I've lost one Cid already. If I lose another, people will start to think me careless.
I don't plan on dying. Not before Kupka does, anyway.
And then I'll die.
So long as you have a plan.
Yeah, it's not much of a plan, but... yeah. Ah, dang it. I moved my headphones and there we go. Anyway.
Drake's Fang should be just beyond these springs. Shall we press on?
Not quite yet.
One rock looks a lot like another. But hopefully this is what Seven needs.
Alright, well, let's do this. I don't want to run all the way over there and then run all the way back. Okay.
I wasn't sure how much you'd need, but I hope this is enough.
You are one of the good ones, you know that. You and that merchant boat,
excuse me.
she's got quite a gift for teaching that one. Now, time to see if limestone is the secret weapon we were hoping for.
He makes it, it's just terrible.
That'll do, I reckon.
It's not.
A knife forged from the very rocks of Dalamil. Her spirit, if you will.
It's a fine-looking blade.
I only hope Master Lubor agrees.
That sounds like my cue. And just as well. I was getting tired of waiting.
I'm sorry, Forge Master Lubor.
Let's take a look then, shall we? First things first, Sava, do you think this is a carving knife worthy of the fine people of Dalamil?
I'd like to think so. But what do you think?
What do I think indeed? It's
They didn't want
sharp-ish, but it won't last long with hard use. And it's heavy, heavier than it should be. You might not think it just to hold it for a moment, but sell that to a cook and you'll never hear the end of it. It looks like someone paid a visit to the terraces. The limestone was a step in the right direction, granted, but one that still leaves you short of the mark.
And I was so certain I had it all worked out.
I don't know who you found to teach you that little trick, but it certainly shows initiative. Next question. How much do you think I would charge if I'd made this?
Well, if it took you even a fraction of the time it took me, I would say you could demand a heavy purse.
And who would be able to pay that? The butcher? The hunter? The cooks over at the inn? Dalamil is home to humble traders, not wealthy
So it needs
lords
to be
and
cheap
ladies.
too.
Rule number one in any business, Sava. Know your customers.
Yes, Forge Master.
This is just about passable. But only just. I'd say you're worth keeping around a little longer. Starting tomorrow, you'll have an anvil of your own.
I will.
It's like the tiniest anvil.
Thank you.
What is this, an anvil for ants?
I was wondering, what would you do if you were asked to forge a carving knife?
I'd do what I always do. Ask who it's for. If it was for the butcher, I'd make sure it holds an edge. For the hunter, I'd make it as tough as Titan. For the cook, light as a feather. And for the nobleman, I'd make it cost an absolute fortune.
He's got a point. He's got very much a point.
There goes a master, all right.
It looks like congratulations are in order.
I couldn't have done it without you. So much for the Forge Master's riddle, though, eh? The spirit of Dalamil had nothing to do with limestone or anything much at all.
Well, he said he was on the right path.
I had you run around for no good reason.
You've passed your test. That's all that matters. You'll have a forge of your own in no time.
And when I do, I'll craft you the finest carving knife you have ever seen.
It's gonna be hot garbage. I'm gonna take it to the blacksmith at the hideout, and he's gonna be like, "This is terrible. Why did you accept this? This is absolute garbage. Hopefully, we didn't pay anything for this."
Take a sniff, good sir. Fresh bread, warm from the oven. Here, have a taste.
I keep having my thumb roll to the left, and because it's how I'm holding the controller. I need to not do that. Okay, so
We should get going soon.
it's mainly because I see the over shoulder thing, and it kind of throws me off a little bit. Okay, so I gotta go all the way over there. I'm assuming this loops around. Yeah. Hello, sir.
What the hell are those things?
They're bombs. Okay, so I can't. Okay, I still gotta keep going. Oop.
Something awful's taken up residence in the springs. You'll turn back if you know what's good for you.
That's probably what's heating up the spring is the berms. The berms. The fire berms. Oh, hey, there's a thing over here. And a little lovely shack. Okay.
By the flames. That explains the heat.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, jeez. God, that's kind of hard to see. Down. Well, if they explode, I don't have to deal with them, so. Oop. Actually. Oop. Oop. Jesus. He's just standing there like, I don't know what to do. Oh God.
Nice try. This one.
Faithful. Reference to oop. God dang it. There we go. Whew.
That's cooled things down a bit. Let's hope it's enough to keep the baths from boiling.
Well, yeah, and got flames just sitting there, just boiling the water.
There he is. The man who saved my... I was hoping we'd be seeing you again. The baths grow more bearable by the moment. It won't be long now before we are back to business as usual.
I'm glad to hear it.
Now, tell me this. What did you find at the terraces? What threatened to make me a pauper?
Not what I expected, that's for certain.
You tell a fine story. That's not to say I don't believe you, though. Creatures made of flame, eh? That's something new to worry about. But I burdened you with my worries enough already. Here, a small something by way of thanks.
Oh god, now I'm in debt again.
It's high time I got back to work. With a little luck, the day might yet be salvaged.
Sweet. All right. Oh, nice.
The, scrubbing is almost finished. We appreciate your patience.
Sweet incense.
Okay, try to make sure. Nope, doesn't look like it. All right. Let's go.
We should get going soon.
Lollygag long enough. I should probably use a potion.
That's better.
Let's go.
Come on, girl. The gate's open now. We can press on.
There's stuff over there too. Actually, you know, well, let's take a look-see. Take a quick little detour because I'm curious. Oh.
Get that damned wagon fixed! Unless you'd rather our men in Dalamil starved.
Huh.
The axle's gone, Captain. There's nothing I can do.
Huh. Well, apparently I can't go that way. Oh, okay. I thought I was still controlling him. Okay.
There it is. Drake's Fang.
Kupka will be hiding inside.
Along with goodness knows how many guards, all on highest alert. You'll need to keep your wits about you if you're to reach him. So be careful.
I will, Uncle.
Here, take this money that I have.
Before you go, Clive, allow me to apologize. After what befell at Phoenix Gate and the crisis that followed in its wake, I fled. I retreated to my counting house and danced attendance upon the vicereine in the hope it would bring me favor. I betrayed my nation to save my skin, like the coward I am.
Well,
and I'm sorry.
If you didn't survive,
please,
you wouldn't be here to help.
It's not too late, Clive. Rosaria is yours by right, and there are those that would help you to take it back. Had I the courage of my brother, I might already have done so. But that ship has sailed. You, however...
No. Forgive me, but I cannot. I fight to build a new world now.
Hi, Ribsy.
A better world. Where men can live and die on their own terms. I was raised in a nation that strove to improve the plight of bearers. Only later did I realize That spark of freedom did not arise by chance, but was kindled by my father. You would see me follow in his footsteps. And that is exactly what I mean to do. Not by ruling Rosaria, but by extending his ideals to the whole of the twins. Though every soul in the realm may judge my actions heresy, I am certain my cause is just.
You really are just like him, you know? Thank you, Clive, for coming back to me. I am proud to call you nephew. Well then, this is where we must part ways. Wish me luck in convincing my Canvarian friend to share his considerable talents. I mean
Okay,
to
then.
plunder his coffers and prove myself worthy of a place in your merry band. Till then, my boy.
Till then, go safely, Uncle.
And you, nephew. We have much to catch up on, you and I. I shall expect you to regale me with the tales of all your adventures when next we meet. You can regale me too, Torgal.
I'm coming for you, Kupka.
Alright. I'm gonna go kick some ass. Take some names. Need all the bubble gum. I think that's right. I don't know. Alright. Nearby activities. You know what? I don't know. We'll just travel there and then I think we'll call it a stream tonight. Come on. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot his hands were cut off. Yeah, how...
Why do they still hurt?
Well, if you keep doing that, they're going to keep hurting.
What has that gutter rat done to me? Out of my sight, witch!
Jesus, dude. Okay, so it is that guy. Okay.
I'll kill you, Rossfield! I'll rip out your heart! I'll tear you limb from limb!
Peace, Hugo. The table shan't hurt you any longer.
I didn't think it was him, but I guess it is.
humiliate me.
I just couldn't tell from the silhouette. I couldn't remember
If
from
you
the
hadn't
silhouette.
interfered, he would be dead.
You truly believe you would have triumphed had the battle continued?
Titan would have ground him into dust.
And how would he have done that without his head?
Shut up!
You weren't strong enough, and you call yourself a dominant. Or rather, you did.
You mock me, Harbert.
Do you see, Hugo? You are weak.
Fuck!
But so long as that fire burns within you, there is still hope. There may yet be a way for you to take your revenge.
Tell me, what must I do? Please, I'll do anything. Just tell me.
First, we need to cut off your legs.
The heart.
What of it?
A Mother Crystal's heart is the most concentrated source of ether in all creation. Perhaps you could take advantage of that. Of course, the crystal would not yield her blessing to any ordinary man. But then, you are no ordinary man, are you, Hugo? Clive Rossfield stole your power, but others have suffered a similar fate, and still managed to find the strength to conjure their icon. Like Benedicta Harmon. She too drank of the ether and gained a power beyond human understanding.
Yeah, and she went batshit crazy.
Benedict. I'll do it. My love. I'll avenge you.
Run along now, Hugo. You need only follow the light.
Oh, great. He's just gonna go insane and lose control.
Muthos is here. Very well, it shall be so. You may leave everything to me, Your Majesty.
Ah. Those kind of look like the things that were from before. So I'm wondering if he does have a connection to Ultima. I bet we'll probably, in the process of fighting Kupka, we'll probably destroy the crystal too. I'm assuming. I could be wrong. I don't know. Uh-oh. The hell? Well, that's not terrifying at all.
Did the royalists bring them from Ash?
All right. I think I'm going to call it a stream tonight. I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in tonight to watch. Or if you're watching this in the future on youtube.com/@PotatoPlaceGaming. Be sure to follow us on Twitch. Twitch.tv/PotatoPlaceGaming to catch us live and interact with us. And we love interacting with you all, so just it doesn't cost you anything to follow, so and you get notifications when we go live. Anyway, as far as more streaming goes tomorrow night, be sure to tune in here at 6:30 p.m. Central, or thereabouts. We'll probably actually start the actual stream. We'll have the standby at about 6:30, and we usually start the actual game around 7. But either way, tune in tomorrow night for Realm of Coldcrag, Harrison's second campaign set in his world, in the same world as the Bed Dragon Slayers, Bullies of the Bed Dragon campaign. So you should tune in for that to see what's going to happen, because it may, it's bad, I don't know. We'll see what happens, because we're kind of in a sticky situation. The pirate lord has sent some people to try to shiv us, try to stick some pointy things on us, and that's not fun. It's not fun at all. So yeah, you should tune in for that and see what happens. Yeah. I'm trying to think. I'm doing terrible about segueing and stuff. Anyway, but yeah, you should tune in for that if you want to see some D&D. So, get your D&D fix right here on twitch.tv/PotatoPlaceGaming. Also, speaking of which, I believe we will be doing the raffle for the Captain Falcon helmet that Harrison has made. Is a $5 donation to get into the raffle, to a $5 donation to Extra Life through our Extra Life team link below. To get into the raffle, use the comment Captain Falcon, Falcon Punch of that sort, so that we know where it's going towards. And you'll get entered in a raffle to win the Captain Falcon helmet, which is actually pretty freaking awesome, if I do say so myself. And of course, all the money goes to a good cause. It goes to Extra Life, and it helps kids. Other donation incentives that we got going on. We have the $1,000 donation, lump sum donation. Shave everything on my head, eyebrows, and everything. So if you want to see me smooth as a baby's butt, there's your chance. Also, have a $200 goal, not a lump sum, but a goal. To donate towards for me playing Spyro 2 with a one-handed controller, which is going to be terrible and hard as balls. Thankfully, I know the game pretty well, but that's probably not going to help me. But either way, so if you want to see me struggle through that, you should donate towards that. Use a comment Spyro 2 one-handed controller, something comment that we know where it's going towards, so that we can put it towards that goal. Let's see, what else is there? Coming up April 19th, we will be in Columbia, Missouri for the Como Retro Convention, where we will be hosting a Tetris tournament and some fun little retro free play systems running as well, so you can check that out. It is a one-day event. So if you're in the area, I mean, it's not too far away from Kansas City, so I believe it's like a couple hour drive from where we're at. So it's not too bad of a drive. So if you're in the area, you should come check it out. Say hi to us, shake hands, hug, blow kisses, I guess. I don't know. You can if you want. I don't know. I was trying to think of something else, and that, for whatever reason, that popped in my mind. I don't know why. Don't ask me questions. My brain does stupid things. Anyway, so Rob will have his lovely gumball dice machine thing. You can donate $1 to Extra Life. Gives you a roll, spin on the gumball machine, and at the very least, you'll win a very lovely die of your. I don't know if they're all D20s. I don't remember. I think they are, but I could be wrong. And there may be prizes to win from that as well, too. So you should check that out. Or you should come to just for that. And you don't even have to play Tetris. You can just come out and hang out with us and chat with us. So we like to chat with you. And, hey, I mean, you're the ones who help us. We can't really, it encourages us to do this kind of stuff. So the more you show that you like what you see and everything, the more we're going to want to do it. So also check out PotatoPlaceGaming.com. There's a lovely, it's linked to our lovely merch store, where you can buy all the cool things, plus 10% of the profits go to Extra Life as well. Also has links to your socials as well. We're not the best at posting all the social stuff. I think D&D is the one that we post most of, mainly because that is our top performing show that's on the channel. So I'm terrible about posting on the socials. I'm just not much of a social media person. I'm terrible about it. So, but we usually try to get some stuff posted on there so you can see it. I'm trying to think. I don't know. If you have Amazon Prime, you already get 1 free Twitch subscription per month to anyone on Twitch. Be much appreciated if you use it on us. Doesn't cost you any extra because you already have Amazon Prime. And it helps us make money to make a better production for you all to enjoy. So, yeah. I think that's it. Again, thanks everyone for watching. Hope everyone enjoys the stream. And yeah, I mean, I'm having fun with this. It's a fun stream, fun game. It's one of those games that I'm glad I'm playing, and it's a really good game. So if you saw a little snippet of this and you're like, oh, I want to play this game with no spoilers, go right ahead. I mean, yeah, it is well worth picking it up, where you have it on for PC or PlayStation. It's worth getting. So, and I imagine there's probably plenty of times it's on sale. You can probably grab it. So, I don't know if this is on the Xbox though. I'm actually kind of curious if it is. It wouldn't surprise me if it is. So, it's definitely not on the Switch. This game runs way too heavy to be on the Switch, unfortunately. Maybe on the Switch 2, the new, which interesting that they call it. That isn't their whole thing. I don't know why they called it the Switch 2. Nintendo has always been usually pretty good about having some inventive names for their consoles. It feels like it's a repeat of the Wii U, kind of thing, where it's like, didn't you guys learn the last time not to do that? But I don't know. Anyway, so yeah. I think that's it. Yeah, we'll see you all later. Hopefully see you tomorrow night, for some more Realm of Coldcrag, and see how everyone's going to get out of this situation that we're in, because we're all kind of trapped, and we may die. Well, 3 of us may die. The other 2 probably won't, because I don't know. They have magic-y stuff, and I don't know. They're more important than we are, I guess. I don't know. I think I'm important. I don't know. Anyway, thanks everyone for watching. I'll see you all later. Bye.